What's up, guys? Brian back from the PT channel here to talk about some Walking Dead, and did the Hilltop help the Saviors capture Rick and the survivors? Spoilers ahead if you haven't seen season 6 or haven't caught up with the season or seen the finale or whatever there, because we're going to talk about season 6. So spoilers about that. Don't watch if you don't want to know. And so we'll just talk about a couple of different theories we have about to fill in our daily void of The Walking Dead. So some people feel that Enid is a spy for the Saviors. I don't really think that's true. I just think Enid is the surrogate daughter of Glenn and Maggie. It's Sophia in the comics, but Carl locks her in the closet. Someone's got to get her out. JSS just survives somehow, I guess, Enid. But basically, she says to Carl a couple lines that just seem that she actually does care about Maggie and Carl and everything. So I wouldn't think that she's a spy at all. I just, like I said, I think she's the adopted child. It's Sophia in the comics. We think it's Gregory and the Hilltop, but basically Gregory for there, because he would sell him out. He's a total prick. He would sell Rick out for sure. Maggie turned him down, so he's gonna friggin' try and get the group back. And I could see he's a weasel on there too. You know, he's gonna go to the highest bidder type of thing, whatever's good for him, and be strong-armed for sure. So he was before with Ethan and whatever, and luckily the group saved him. But it kind of sucks. Maybe they shouldn't have saved him. But I could see Gregory poisoning the food and having Andy bring it to them or whatever, do something. But they could have done something with the vitamins or the medications against Maggie, as the doctor is there doing it. I don't know if the doctor would have a part in that, but maybe. The Hilltop was already making spears for the Saviors, as you see it right there, and definitely the Saviors were on their way to Alexandria. So the Saviors already know where it is. Did Carol prevent something? We'll get another video for that. But basically, how would the Saviors know that the group was going to leaving Alexandria that day, though? They were going to make this guy an example. They were using this guy in the road as an example because they knew the group would eventually come down that road to the Hilltop. So that's kind of weird. And the Saviors blocked all the routes to the Hilltop. They knew they were coming, but how? How did they know that? What was going on? How do they know that exactly? No matter the route, the Saviors blocked it with cars, trees, walkers, whatever. They blocked a lot of things too. So you could cut the logs down and everything, but they had a lot of different manpower to block all the different routes. So they were prepared. They were a little too prepared, if you ask me. They even had walkers chained up with Daryl's arrows in it and Michonne's hair. So they would just put that there? I mean, how many days in advance would you had that? Negan even said today was career day. He put a lot of effort into capturing them. So what would that? What would the chances be that he could do it exactly at the same time? Somehow Negan knew the group was going towards the Hilltop. And it has to be something from the Hilltop, I would say. Or did Negan go to the compound, or someone from his group go to the compound to find the bloody thing and go to there and find the head of Gregory, the fake Gregory head, but and do that. So hopefully we will find out and explain it in season 7, because it's kind of like they were a little too perfect for that. So we like Jesus. We don't think he will have anything to do with it. We think he might have even tried to stop it or whatever on there too. But, you never know. In The Walking Dead, they're just our theories for season 7. So we'll see what happens on there too. But we know Jesus will be a big part of it going forward in the storyline. But he's maybe the connection with the kingdom, or another connection with Carol and Morgan as well there. But he's already mediated the problem with Rick and the Hilltop before. He may have to do it again and set it straight on there as well. But Jesus saves. That's just a kind of funny thing there in the picture. But we like him. We think he's going to be a big part of it. And you want to hug it out, bro. But Jesus is a big part of the comic and the storyline for All Out War. And I think it'll be a big part going forward for him. He'll be pretty good. He's a good guy in the connection at the Hilltop. So we think that he will be the good part going forward at the Hilltop. Not this guy. He only cares about himself. Gregory is terrible. The group saved him, but maybe they should not have saved him, and that would have stopped anything. But Maggie got sick in episode 15, so that was like, okay, well, that there too. But in the same episode, you see Michonne and Rick bite into a Hilltop apple. So is there something about that apple? Is it the forbidden fruit? The apple has to have some meaning, something there as well. They showed that a little bit on there too. They didn't have to do anything with that apple, but they did. Michonne says Jesus came through, and Rick replies, they all did. They're all going to keep coming through. That's got to be foreshadowing that bad things are coming between the Hilltop. Earlier in the episode, Maggie was seen holding pickles. Maybe that made her sick, or maybe not. It's just a theory. Was we get pickles from the Hilltop? I don't know. Regular pickles or even bad pickles wouldn't make her that much pain. That would be too much to do that too. So did they get poisoned on there too. How old were those pickles? She had to be poisoned or miscarriage or just pregnancy pains. So she looks terrible, but hopefully we get that answer in season 7. So I don't know. It's just a theory again. But what do you guys think? Did you think the Hilltop had a hand in the Saviors capturing Rick? We do. We definitely think the Hilltop had a factor with it. How about hurting Maggie? This is just a theory. We love to hear what you think. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you for the support, guys.